play D&D as they descend into Avernus. Last week, they wrapped up everything at Fort Knucklebone and were gifted the Tormentor and 2 Devil's Rides. They did some slight modifications so that Krush could hang on to the back or the side of one, and allowed Gerbeck and Lulu to squish into one seat so that they could fit together in there. And they set off for the Wizard's Tower to get more information on the whereabouts of the Sword of Zariel. On the way there, they were attacked by a gang of were creatures on a demon grinder, and a Mad Max style battle of mechanical weapons ensued. The boys were victorious and nabbed themselves a relatively intact demon grinder for their troubles. Their tormentor got pretty beat up, though, and they attempted to repair the machine, but don't quite know what they're doing yet. So they decided to just limp it along and continue on to their destination. And that is where we left off. So you guys have just spent an hour here standing in the wastelands as Gerbeck and Octavius attempted to fix on the Tormentor. However, it doesn't seem that they've made any headway in repairing the damage to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to study these a bit more before I can repair them.
Well, it can still drive, can it?
It is still fully operational. It just has very little hit points at the moment.
I don't actually remember what his current hit points are.
It has 11 hit points.
Oh, I was gonna yeah, it's fucking low. Oh, fuck it. Pedal to the metal, let's go.
Yeah, we might as well, I guess, pick it up and carry. Like if we just gotta toss the bike thing in there, right? Or the Devil's Ride into the back, and we could just keep going. And if the other thing breaks down, then we could just drive the big one, I think.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Oh, they mentioned you could, like, take the soul coins that we put in for gas out, right?
No. Once a soul coin goes in the furnace, it is in there.
But if you're not using it, the timer stops, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So, you guys fire up your engines again and load up the additional Devil's Ride. And who is driving what now?
Oh, right.
There's driving the demon grinder now. He loaded his bike up.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still in the Tormentor.
All right. Is anybody joining Surzex in the demon grinder?
Yeah, I'll go in there too.
I will hop in there and I will. Oh, hang on. Everyone's jumping ship now.
I will stay on the Tormentor.
Which station would you like there, Sareth?
I shall go in the harpoon flinger.
Okay. So now, Krush, you do have room to go inside the Tormentor if you want, or you can jump ship to the Demon Grinder as well.
I thought Gerbeck said he was Tormentor on the harpoon flinger, I would assume?
Hell no. Gerbeck's harpoon is equally as effective as the harpoon flinger's harpoon. It doesn't require ammo.
I'll go in that one then, to even it out.
Do we have stats on the thing? What's better, the wrecking ball or the chomper?
Well,
you
the
guys
chomper
do
annihilated us.
Stats in your characters. It should be in a
The wrecking ball's
subfolder
the
called
better one
Infernal
of the
War
two.
Machine.
Oops, I wanted to link it, not send it. The wrecking ball is, I think, definitely a lot better.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, it has a reach of 15 feet too.
Mhm.
But I'm guessing you have to go be behind it for it to hit?
It can hit in melee range, so like
Swivels,
Alright,
baby.
we like
Mm.
ignore the semantics and it's just if you're within the vehicle's range.
mhm.
He could do a 90-degree turn, slap you, and turn back, and they're like hover vehicles.
Yeah, friction and acceleration don't exist in hell. So we're just gonna ignore all that. You also can't pull any G's in a turn, so don't worry about those breakneck turns. They won't break your neck.
Do a 180 and cruise won't go flying off the side.
Yeah. All right, so you peel out in another wheelie as you leave the rest of them in your dust. So you,
Well, at least he's got
I
that
kind of yell
going.
over.
We should have the tormentor stay in the back so that at least the demon grinder is up front.
That's probably the best plan.
Wait, who's got the map of this place?
That would be Gerbeck.
And the tormentor will either have to be in the lead, or Gerbeck will have to ride in here.
all right, so you guys pull
Or map up. Map
back
up.
out the map. But Jail's already long gone as he speeds off on his bike. Sees that you guys aren't coming and whips around and comes back. Just
I'll just
We're
go.
just following the lake till we see the fucking wizard tower off the side of it. So
Yeah, we'll be driving close enough.
How far, like, where are we right now? Like, exactly on the map?
you're probably right in the middle of the F.
Okay. Okay, I guess we just go to the water here and drive along that.
Yeah, let's drive past this gigantic chain first.
I mean, it is kind of in your way. Well,
Alright, onward.
Onward.
Sarah, I don't have a message, so you'll have to get in touch with me if you get
Okay.
far
on a
enough.
chain course.
What if I go in the whatever one Gerbeck's in? Then I can message the other ones.
yeah, you could go back in the Tormentor, and you guys are planning on having that at the back.
Yeah.
So just switch with Kilvi. Oh, wait, doesn't Kilvius have message?
No,
Okay.
I don't. Thought I did too. I went and looked.
Alright, perfect. Because I think Krush also has message, but maybe I'm wrong.
No.
I thought 2 people had message.
I think
We do in
the other one.
we had double message in the last campaign between geez, I'm forgetting all the characters' names. Ikus and whatever Blake's last character name was. It's all blur now. I can't even remember my own for a second.
Yeah.
Kale's there.
We'll be fine.
Blocks.
Alright, onward. And I start driving.
All right, so you guys take off, heading towards the lake of boiling blood and the tower situated on an island in the lake. You guys are Feeling all right. Just got a new shiny piece of equipment. Nobody got too injured in that battle except for Kilvius. Took some AoE spells, some friendly fire. And your Avernus cooling units are keeping you guys comfortable.
Did the demon grinder come with AC?
Oh, actually, it does not.
Can we salvage it from the devil's rod, I mean?
With some time, you'd be able to do that, yep. But you don't have it right now.
Oof.
So that is a good point. As you guys travel towards the lake, eventually on the horizon, you see large pieces of iron with spikes jutting out of the ground. As you get closer, you see that these spikes are spurs on gigantic links of chain made of infernal iron that are half buried in the ground. And these chains are directly in your path. You do see now the lake of boiling blood to the north. As you guys travel, I want Krush and Surzex to make Constitution saving throws.
Dead.
+3. I don't know if Cruz is within 10 feet of me either.
On the vehicle, yes, he would be. All right. With the +3, both of you guys are good.
Nice.
Hey.
Although
awesome. Sorry.
you guys are both starting to sweat profusely in this iron vehicle here in hell. Kilvius just up on the harpoon flinger on the top, wind whipping through his hair. He's feeling good. He's immune to the heat from his infernal lineage. He sees you guys sweating
also
and just kind of laughs.
I take off my shirt if I'm sitting up top.
We are slowly becoming Mad Max characters.
I thought that was the plan the whole time.
Yep. I'm gonna look just like while we're driving towards the chains, I'm gonna be looking around for any points of interest or anything weird.
All right. Roll a perception check.
I can't see anything.
Yeah, you're actually following the demon grinder, but you're way too close, and you're getting a bunch of dust in your eyes, and you don't have goggles or anything on, like Krush thought to get from Maggie. So, yeah, you don't see anything.
Just riding his ass.
I mean, the guys in the demon grinder in the front, though, you see that these colossal spiked chains, each link, not link, but each section of chain looks to be about a mile long, and they're partially buried under ash and chunks of masonry.
I don't know what those chains are for, but it can't be good.
What?
Roll history, Gerbeck.
Nice.
These look exactly like the infernal iron chains that are holding Elturel and pulling it into the river Styx.
Eep.
Interesting.
Pulled cities down.
I wonder if this is another community up here that's been pulled down.
We are going to a tower sitting in the middle of a lake. Maybe.
Wait, it's in the middle of the lake? I didn't hear that little detail.
Yep. If you look at the map, it is definitely not easy for us to get to.
You don't know yet. Maybe there's a big drawbridge.
Yeah, from the map perspective, there isn't.
And you said it was, what's the lake made out of?
Boiling blood.
Oh.
Yeah, that's normal.
Would it cause wood to burn? Or we don't know yet?
Oh, we don't know that yet.
Yeah, you wouldn't know that until you get up there and test it out yourself.
So this chain, is it like, it's not connected to something, is it? Is it just like kind of in the sand laying across the hellscape?
As you guys like drive closer and closer, you resolve more of it. It looks like it's just chain laying on the ground right now, strewn in rubble and ash.
But completely in our way.
Is there room to drive over or through the links?
Oh yeah. You could navigate through them.
Right. Yes.
I guess then we carry onward.
Yep.
All
Towards the edge
right.
of the lake.
So you guys are kind of, you want to skirt the edge of the lake and keep as close to that as you can while you drive through the chains.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of like in enough of a distance that, we're not going to find like a random hole kind of thing in the sand that we'd miss.
It's not the Tomb of Horrors, Brighton. I'm pretty sure we can just drive.
Fair.
All right. So I thought I had everything prepared, and I realize I'm missing one token.
Axel.
Yeah, Axel, of course.
Turn 180 degrees and go to a different place so he does not prepare it again.
We're just going straight south. Fuck it.
If we start trying to pass through the chain, I was about to say, if we were starting to try and pass through the chains, I'd be looking out for any possible ambush points.
All right. Just let me drop you guys down on here.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Is this a trash house?
A trouse?
Gross.
Could be a
that's
giant
just
pile
the bits of
crap.
masonry.
Hopefully it's not too gross.
Ugh.
Get the fuck out of here.
So Demon Grinder was up ahead, and you guys are kind of traveling in that order.
There we are.
Yeah. So to keep a lookout, Krush, I want you to roll a perception check.
All right.
Let's see. 14. All right. So as you guys approach Krush, you notice that there is a figure atop one of the sundered links of chain that appears to be in the middle of a ritual. He's got his hands up and he appears to be chanting. Other devils stand below looking up.
Is this map to scale?
This map is to scale, yes.
Looks like a
Sorry,
party.
you said they were over here?
They are atop the chains over here.
Are they all looking up, or just the guy that's chanting?
The guy that's chanting, they're all like looking up. So he's on top of the links of chain, and then there's figures looking up at him. And from this this distance, you can see that the figures below you've encountered likes of them before. They are bearded devils, whereas the figure on top of the chains is himself wrapped in chains, and he looks to be of fiendish origin as well.
Well, should we park the bikes down here and go attend the service?
Well, they could definitely, like, we were able to see them from a mile off with our vehicles, so they probably know that we're here, I would assume.
Probably
we're
hear
within-
us at the very least.
Yeah, we're within 60 feet of them.
We could just leave.
I'm in the mind of leaving as well.
Yeah, I say we leave the chain gang alone and
Yeah, I would.
The chain preacher.
I would try and motion towards the other crew to try and keep going with my hands, like go, go.
Well, my perception's not that good, so if you didn't say anything, I wouldn't have even noticed.
You wouldn't be able to hear me over the machine, probably.
Probably not.
yeah, but I think he's saying he didn't even see them. Or you're talking the hand wave.
I probably wouldn't have seen anything. I'd probably just be focused on driving.
Oh yeah, I guess I would be trying. I guess I would be trying to get their attention to the. I forgot I'd be the only one that saw him.
Wait, can we talk to each other in the machines? Like, is it actually too loud inside the machine that we can't hear each other?
If you're in the same machine, you can speak to each other. But talking from machine to machine, probably not.
Okay.
Unless you're like drive up right beside them.
All right, so I would yell, "Devil to the left!" and then try and get by him.
Okay.
I give Crush a thumbs up and smile with all the crusty dirt in my teeth.
Alright, I guess we just do a wide drive by.
I just say to Octavius, punch it, Chewie.
And then I have second thoughts and yell, "Wait! What if these are the guys pulling Eltrell into the river Styx?"
These are different chains.
But the chain preacher might know something about these chains. Like how to break them or something.
I'd be saying, let's keep going. If we have to, we can discuss it away from here and come back.
Alright.
So I guess we're just gonna go a little further away, so we're not in immediate attack range and discuss what to do.
I guess so.
Probably about 800 feet away.
Any of them looking at us?
As you guys drive up to like here, and you've noticed them, they have noticed you as your vehicles make a bunch of noise here. They look a little bit pissed off that you're disturbing what they were doing.
Sermon.
Yell, sorry, and wave at them.
I'll cast message at one of them, just go, sorry, just passing through.
They start like brandishing their weapons at you.
You angered the peasants.
Rude.
Fire a Z cannon.
Fire Z cannon.
I don't know. They could just be threatening us to be like leaving faster, I guess.
Yeah, I'm 100%.
I mean, we'll outrun them regardless.
All right, let's.
Unless I turn us in there, force us in. Oh,
Or,
we'll
you
keep
could
going
not
for
do
now.
that.
We'll keep going for now.
I think the only two that are forced to go is you and Scrooge.
Yeah, you guys, you'll leave me?
We gotta
Yeah.
talk.
Good luck leading the way with your 11 hit point vehicle.
Alright, let's get the fuck out of here.
All right, so you guys
Wait,
choose
doing
to.
a trick. Oh! Plus my efficiency.
Okay. I mean, the DC is 10, so it doesn't matter.
Hey, but it looks 3 cooler than it would have.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, so you guys say nope right out of there and peel off, getting a little bit tighter to the shores of the lake as you try to get away from these infernal chains. And as you guys do get a distance away, you start to see some devil's rides following you.
Son of a bitch.
How many are some?
Okay, so you actually now see that behind those devil's rides is a tormentor and a demon grinder.
Oh!
And some is 3 devil's rides.
Oh! How far away are they?
They are, I would say, maybe 300, 400 feet away.
Damn.
I thought we said we were just going a couple 100 feet away and then going to discuss what we're doing with them, though. So we're just like sitting there stopped and then they're coming?
Yep, so you guys take off a little bit, kind of park by each other, turn off the engines. You're about to discuss your plans, and you hear the noise of these other infernal machines racing out to intercept you.
Oh, hell no.
So,
Message one of them.
is our general policy to just kill demons and devils?
Hey,
Pretty much.
bro, why don't you use that fancy wall of fire on them?
That's gonna matter to demons.
Probably not.
A lot of demons don't really care about fire, I kind of learned. But it might scare them.
Oh, never mind. They're immune to fire. Fuck it.
Where are we situated? Where did we stop, Colton? Like, what terrain? Is this just an open area, or are we still in the chain region?
You're a little bit out from the chains now. If you wanted to keep driving, you would be on plains again. And if you doubled back, you'd be in the chains.
Could probably outrun them. Outmaneuver them.
Can you message one of them, Sarah?
What do I even say to that?
Fuck off!
What do they want?
Alright. I'll message the driver of, I think the demon grinder's the big one. But you said they're like pretty far away, right?
Yeah, so the devil's rides are out in front. And then the followed up by the tormentor and then the demon grinder.
What kind of the main devils did you say, or the extra floozy devils were?
So you'd saw bearded devils.
Oh, okay.
That's a whole lot of nope.
Yeah, but we're going to be the exact same speed, and we probably have less gas.
Yeah, they do have the turbo juice that we don't have.
I don't think gas is our problem, but yeah.
We do have some of that turbo juice.
Yeah. I mean, if
we have.
But every time we use it, it's risking a fucking explosion.
Yes.
Yeah. If we can, like, maintain pace with them, the devil's rides will pull ahead, and I can just start blasting when they get in range, and just aiming for the drivers.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, we could hold them off and try and maneuver them.
Yep.
Maybe they're just trying to spread the chain god.
They looked angry, though.
They're just double Jehovah's Witnesses. They're just coming to give us the latest.
I mean,
pamphlet.
they looked pretty mad from all the noise we were making. I think they just want us to get off their lawn.
Alright,
Yeah,
start
no,
driving.
Regardless, they're on the move, and we should be too.
I thought we were driving away already at this point.
Oh yeah, you guys would have seen them hopped in kind of quickly. I guess quickly came up with the plan that you're going to take off, and you did. So, yeah, you guys are.
Just 1 sec before we are officially in vehicles. Do you range guys want to switch to the Demon Grinder and I get ahead? Because you probably don't want to be in the Tormentor with 5 health at the back shooting at them.
I'm already in the Demon Grinder. But yeah, if you want to go ahead.
Crucian, Gerbeck.
I'm in the Demon Grinder.
Yeah, me
Okay.
and you are in the Tormentor, Blake.
Oh, are we? Oh, yeah, that's right. I'll be fine. I can fly over if I need to.
Hi, how about you, Gerbeck?
I'll switch, but then nobody can repair this vehicle if it does get hit.
I could fuck with it. I mean, I can technically try.
Alright, I'll go to the other one before we move then.
Besides, the same issue on that one if it gets hit while it's there anyway, so...
So you're heading into the Demon Grinder?
Yep.
Okay, so it's just Octavius and Sereth in the one. Are you going to go sit in the chomper controls?
No.
Okay.
Actually, if we do have the chance to
Additional
switch, I will.
passenger. Okay, leaving Logan alone in the Tormentor. Are you
That
going
was
to
his
go
idea.
operate the chomper?
I'm gonna give Logan and Mitch a bag each, or a water skin each of that black liquid, which we believe is the turbo juice.
I'll be on the harpoon flinger, Colton.
Okay. There
Are
are
the-
2 of those on this one, so
Are the
that's
stations in such a way that you can move between them without stopping?
fine. Yes. Yes, you could.
Maybe go on the wrecking ball there, Gerbeck? Because you could always blast from
Crucial's
there
already
anyways.
on the wrecking ball.
Oh, never mind.
Take the other harpoon and just double blast.
I'll use my own harpoon.
Could you
There you
actually? Well, isn't it a bonus action to shoot your harpoon? Couldn't you use both of them with your bonus action?
Potentially. Yeah, can you attack while sitting in it? Like, if I'm in the harpoon flinger, can I choose to do Gerbeck action instead of harpoon flinger?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then yeah, I'll sit
Yeah, you
in
still
one of
have-
the harpoon flingers.
You have all of your actions you can normally take, plus the addition of using the weapon station that you're sitting at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll sit in the
Just
harpoon
another
flinger then.
option.
Okay, and Sereth, you're taking the chomper then?
Oh no, I was going into the other harpoon flinger.
Kilvius is already in one of the harpoon
Oh.
flingers.
Okay. I will just
Sure,
go into a
listen.
passenger seat then.
Well, why not be in the chomper?
Well, yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, I would go in the chomper for the same reason that I just clarified. You can still
Yeah, that's
pew
fair.
pew from in the chomper.
Yeah, I guess since we're just kind of ignoring that it's on the front, trying to hit things in the rear. But yeah.
You guys got your bags of black liquid?
I guess so.
Other driver there?
Surzex, that would be you, and yeah, you hand him because you're in the same vehicle, so it's easy enough. One of the water skins full of the black ichor
Zoom
substance
juice.
that you found. Yeah.
I will probably not be using this, just a heads up. Because I am not going to sabotage our vehicle.
Well, I'm giving it to the driver anyways. And there's one that's almost empty that has some left in it. To Callan. Jail, sorry.
Okay.
All right. So Tormentor heading out first. followed up by, I guess, Jail and the Devil's Ride, and the Demon Grinder coming in third place at the back, as you guys are followed by. Let me get the Infernal War Machines. That's not that big. Three of those. A Tormentor. Oh god. And a Demon Grinder. All right, and you guys, I said we're about 300 feet in front of them.
Ah, shit.
So, you guys all jump in and step on it. Are you guys dashing away, or are you just simply driving?
I think we'll get some ground. I'll dash.
Okay, so you are going to use your dash
Or
to go 200 feet.
Did those reset? I want to know that before I start blowing shit up here.
That is a good question. I guess yes, that would have reset as you guys worked on the vehicles and had the engine shut off. It allowed the engine to cool down a little bit.
Yeah, the Demon Grinder will probably dash.
Drive normally.
Okay, so you're gonna go 200. You're gonna go 200, and you go 120. So you're just ahead of.
You got to peel out, Catlin. That's tradition.
I already did.
We stop.
Challenge the person that catches up to me first to a trick off.
When somebody's close to the Demon Grinder, we can just unload the other Devil's Ride.
All right, and you see as you guys do kind of outpace them this turn, as they aren't giving hard chase. They did not dash. So
Awesome.
what do you guys continue to do?
Maybe they don't want to kill us.
Well, I
But
guess
you
if
guys-
we're gaining on them, keep going.
I'm gonna start kind of yelling just as a bit of a concern. Like, do we know how close I guess you don't know in Avernus because things stretch for a bit long period of friggin' time, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nobody's really explained it to you besides Mad Maggie, and Mad is in her name. But according to her, it distances and don't really mean much in Avernus.
Yeah.
The one thing I'm a little concerned about is if we go here and then we find our way across the boiling lake and then all of a sudden they're like, oh hey, free rides. And they just take our stuff. But, it might not be something to worry about. I'm just kind of thinking that it could be an issue.
Do we just pull over and get our fuck on then?
I don't think so. I'm just saying that we might need to consider it as being a possible thing that happens.
I'm on belief that if we're on the island, somebody could just drive by at any point anyway, but I'm not there to give much much input since I'm alone in the Tormentor, but
I'd say we keep going. I just think that we should consider that as a possible problem in the future.
We could try and let them catch up a bit and just blast them.
Gerbeck's like aiming the harpoon flinger for if something gets in range.
Okay.
Alright, I'm
So
gonna hit the fucking brakes then. On my turn, I'm hitting the brakes till they get within like 200 feet.
That was
I mean, the last people that wanted to kill us like, dashed directly at us every turn until they were in range. These guys don't seem that aggressive. Who knows? They're chasing
I
us. They're driving
mean,
away with us.
if
Bad
one of them
Maggie
gets within 120 feet, I can message them before I start blasting and see if they actually want to just talk or something.
well, you guys, let me know what's the plan.
I'll continue not dashing and just driving normally.
All right.
Yeah,
So
I'm
you
not
continue to
dashing.
drive normally. Surzex, you hitting the brakes.
You goddamn right I am.
Yeesh.
If Surzek said his message plan out, or if Sarah said his message plan out loud, I will not instantly blast.
I will also have a harpoon ready, but not blast.
So, Logan, I didn't hear. Were you dashing again in your
No,
vehicle?
just regular.
Okay. So, I guess, yeah, you're slightly more than 100. You're about 140 feet now from the Demon Grinder jail, and the Tormentor is about 160 feet in front of you, or no, just 60.
Because the demon grinder just pulled over.
Sorry, Tormentor, and yeah, Mitch and the Demon Grinder and the rest of you guys just come to a stop as he hits the brakes, as the rest of them approach another 100 feet each.
Did I notice that?
I'm going to sit here until they are within like 100 or 200 feet. I want to keep like a good 100, 150 foot distance between myself and them to see, to see how hostile their intentions seem to actually be.
Could you hold an action to dash? Like once they get into a certain range?
Yeah, he could hold his action to do that. And
that
yes,
then.
Octavius, you can notice that what's going on here. You see that they're moving at a constant speed, and you see that your companion vehicle has stopped.
Okay. I'll stay a little further, but within coming back to help if shit does get real.
So you're just moving, your single speed this turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Jail?
Be hanging out about like 40 feet past our demon grinder towards Octavius's vehicle. Just chilling.
Okay, so you basically don't go any further ahead then this turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so you kind of just idle, kind of looking back and forth between your two friends and their vehicles as you see that these guys approach again. You guys in the Demon Grinder, you can now see that the Point Devil's Ride has a standard that is a numeral 8 made out of iron chain on a crimson field.
Would Maggie have told us about the three factions that she explained in more detail other than their areas, or no?
No, she told you that there's a war gang that hangs out right around Fort Knucklebone, and one that overlaps around their territory, but is primarily based around the chains here.
All right,
That's
so
about all the info she gave you.
I'm like 85% sure that this is like the chain gang Maggie told us about, the group that just chills by the chains.
Yep.
meaning they're probably a gang and also probably not happy that we're here on their territory in demon cars.
I remember one of the things that Sylvira said to avoid the war bands.
Yeah, that was the thing.
Do you want to step on it there, Sir Zex?
Well, to Crucia's point though, if we just avoid them, I think when we get to the approximate edge of their circle, they might turn around, but they might just keep coming to fight us later, so it might be inevitable.
I mean, there's quite a distance between where we think their territory ends and where we're going, so...
That's if distance is making sense.
Yeah, it's also fair. If the lead Devil's Ride is within 120 feet, I'll cast a message on him.
It is still a couple 100 feet away.
Okay.
So we wait till you cast message.
Yep.
Alright, I'll hold my action until it's just in range.
Okay, so they're going to approach again. Now about 100 feet between you two.
Alright.
As you can see that the lead, the Point Devil's Ride, is a similar figure clad in chain, crimson skin. The flanking Devil's Rides are, again, bearded devils, and you can't quite make out the figures in the vehicles beyond that.
Krush, how many people did you roughly see chilling around that chain?
DM, how many people do I roughly see chilling around that chain?
Just 2.
Pardon?
Just 2.
Ah, so this is a separate
I thought
but
there was
similar
a ton
group.
of them.
No, just a couple figures.
And so there's
And
the
one
2
up on
worshipping
top of
and
the
then the
chain.
chain figure.
Yep.
Huh.
So there's people that I did not see.
Yep.
Alright.
As you guys drove away, these also came from the chains. I mean, the chain area was bigger than the map that you guys had there, as there's a lot of chains, a lot of ruined structure there, but they also, I mean, came from that direction.
Okay.
Alright, I'll message the lead Devil's Ride and say, No, not actually that. I'll message him that we're just passing through. We're friends of Mad Maggie. We don't want to fight, but we will. If you try to fight us, Mad Maggie will be very upset.
And you hear a voice responding, "You're not Ragged Dragger. What are you doing in my territory in his vehicle?"
Oh.
Hang on.
Beat his ass.
Ragged Dragger, that was...
That's
Lead the beast faction.
Yeah, it was. Oh, shit. If that was...
cheeks like yours, if you keep coming.
Yeah. I will message him back. If you're referring to the wereboar that used to drive this vehicle, he's kind of dead now. He decided to attack us, and we killed him.
Good riddance. Stay out of my territory and we won't have a problem.
Good to know. We'll be leaving then.
Hey!
And you see that the lead vehicle kind of peels around and all of the other vehicles follow suit. They make a wide show of it and kind of turn and finally 180 degrees and start taking off.
That went better than expected.
Did the lead Devil's Ride do a trick?
He did not.
What a pussy. Wait, we should have definitely got the wereboar's head and put it on a spike on our vehicle.
So,
Try that on the way back.
Did we accidentally kill the leader of that clan?
I think we did.
Does that mean we're now the leaders of the clan? Is that their clan rules?
I'm gonna go with that.
Now our area.
It's like San Andreas, we gotta take over turfs.
I'll be honest with you, I bet you it's not our area anymore. It is now that Chain Devil's area.
Yeah, which means the next
Probably
time
fair.
we come back to visit Maggie, we're gonna have to fight her.
That's why
I
he
don't know,
turned
seems
around.
to like
He's
the
like,
chains.
he's probably just like, wait, we can go claim all of that for ourselves.
I can't believe the guy we gummied had the biggest piece of land almost.
True.
According to our stupid drawings, yeah.
Anyways, they told us to fuck off. I vote we do just that and continue towards the tower. And then I point out the way that I think we need to go based on the map.
Should have told him if he doesn't want to end up like Rag Draga, he'd get out of our turf.
Hell no. That's a fight we would not win.
I think we would have won it.
We've got an 11 hit point Tormentor.
Exactly.
I think I'm just driving it straight into the other Tormentor or something and just going from there.
Drive it right into the lake and leave it.
I'm just torpedoing it into the next bigger vehicle I find, and I'm taking it over if I can.
Just top
Going
roll
full
up.
boarding torpedo.
Yeah, I'm playing chicken with anyone. This jalopy's going down anyway.
All right. So you guys continue to drive on along the shores of the lake of boiling blood. Every once in a while, you catch a whiff of searing flesh. But you continue on, and eventually you come to a... you see in the distance a island in the lake of blood with a tower sitting atop it. You continue to drive, and you see a bridge connect the mainland to the island. As you draw closer to the bridge, you see a sight that twists your stomach. The bridge is made out of humanoid figures. Their bones and limbs broken and tied together in interlocking strands. They writhe in pain. And together, all of these humanoid figures span the distance from the mainland to the island.
I thought you were going to say it looks like the bridge from Shrek. Just doesn't exist. Alright,
Wait.
we drive over it?
So it's a bridge of alive humans?
Yeah, humanoids. So, like, all of the sentient races. You see human, elf, dwarf, halfling, gnome. Yep.
Yeesh.
It's just like
horrible to be
buries their head into the controls of the wrecking ball.
Just put your head back in your shell.
Some of you guys are holding your eyes. Lulu, she stayed in the Tormentor with you, Octavius. She says, No, we can't drive on that. We gotta find another way.
There is no other way.
Is it big enough for the vehicles, or?
It is. It is very sturdily built.
How far away is this island from the what's the length of the bridge?
The bridge is like 200 feet across.
I tell Lulu we'll dash and make it quick.
No, please don't.
We can.
Well, I guess
this
I'm
is-
not there.
Who's got
so-
jail's spyglass?
Jail,
I thought
maybe?
he gave it to someone there for a
Cruise
second.
has it,
Yeah,
I think.
I have it
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
Why don't you just look around and see if there's another way onto the island?
I will attempt to do that.
I fail every perception check, so that thing's useless for me.
All right. Roll a perception check with advantage with the spyglass.
Oof.
15. All right. So you guys are on the southern tip of this, I guess the southern bank that this island is kind of near to. You see that all the way around on the northern bank is another bridge that goes to the island.
Can I tell? Is it moving and writhing?
It's also made out of people.
Probably. I'm guessing
This
not.
one
but-
is not. It is made of obsidian.
Guys, there's an obsidian one on the other side of the lake.
Yep.
Oh, we could save so much time right here.
Yeah, but that thing looks cursed as fuck, and I don't really want to drive on people, and also, no.
So
How far away?
at that, you guys now all hear a voice in your mind. Jail and Surzex, you're familiar with this. It is the voice of the shield. And it says, "Do not listen to the wee one. Take the path that is of least resistance."
Okay.
That definitely
hell
looks
was
like a
that?
lot of resistance.
Who said that?
You heard that?
Oh, yeah, I guess I
Okay.
would have
I guess I'm not having a stroke.
got a little more confused than that.
I am the hidden lord. I'm carried by the one you call Jail.
I wave at the group.
Just tilt my head and like, what the fuck?
So you guys, the holy, awesome, great elephant is like, hey, let's go across the good bridge, and then the evil devil Shio is like, no, go across the evil
Well,
tormented bridge.
he told us to go across the bridge of least resistance. I don't know about you, but alive bodies probably has quite a bit of resistance to the tires. so-
I agree with that too.
Do not
Although
mistake
he
my
could be
words,
resist-
little one. I am trying to save you time. Drive across these damned souls. They are here for a reason. They deserve torment.
Hmm.
I was going to say he could be
So,
referring
like,
to
when
the
you
bridge
say
troll
deserve
the other way.
torment, like, are we talking they stole like bread to feed their family, or did they commit genocide? Like, on what scale are we?
All sins are equal.
What?
I just kind of like walk up to the shield and be like, Mr. Hidden Lord, how long would it take us to go around? If you were to wager a guess.
Could be days in this place.
That is true.
I'm assuming inciting him is probably fruitless.
Yeah,
Right,
could
I'm
I
right.
incite the shield?
You can certainly try.
Nope. Oh, whoops, I'm still on, so for some
Oh.
reason.
Oh,
The
How the hell did I get
so
here?
Sareth, you it's a hunk of metal that is speaking in your mind. You have no idea its motivations. Krush, you know tales of devils speaking half truths and not outright lying, but allowing you to go along on your own logical conclusions to try and twist mortals into doing evil acts.
Guys, I think this guy is just trying to make us do a horrible thing, and we shouldn't listen to him. as far as I know, a lot of devils, all they really want is to make other people do bad stuff. So, why would we listen to him? Like, we should listen to the person that we put a lot of trust in to begin with. We've done a lot of bad things here already, but, like, why can't we just do something a little bit nicer?
The bridge
when
is
we
only
can?
200 feet long, right, Colton?
That's right.
Can we just walk it without, driving
Fuck
over
that!
the souls of the damned?
No!
What if they try to grab us?
Is still protesting that. She's. I don't think touching that bridge at all would be good.
You know what? You give me a bike. I will drive around it.
What if when you touch the bridge, you become a part of the bridge?
Part of the bridge, part of the crew.
Did Krush see any on the island? Did Krush see anyone?
In fact, you did see some figures on the island surrounding the base of the tower. Were many figures. Some of them familiar to you. They look exactly like the bodyguards of Gideon Lightward at the chapel. So they're kind of the three-armed insectoids. You also saw some hulking winged figures with green skin and horns around the base of the tower as well.
All right. Well, never mind that plan.
Right.
Well,
throw a piece of chalk at the damned bridge.
While that's going on, I'll step away from the group and just quietly whisper, how long is it going to take us to go around?
The shield does not lie. It could take days. There is a spur to the lake that is a river of blood, and time can be distorted in this place. But he does not tell you that it could also be minutes.
Interesting.
If we are willing to ditch the vehicles, I can try and summon a rowboat and we can row across.
Not a bad idea, actually.
I'm not sure if it'll float or what will happen, but it's worth a try. If you guys want.
Well, here's how I'm deciding what my character wants to do. All right, I completely believe in Krush that the devil's not telling us the right thing, and that we should go around.
Gerbex votes also to go around.
Good thing I was giving myself advantage on that.
I love that you went like full sail, 100% difference with that roll.
Yep.
200 feet or 2 whole possible days potentially of driving.
This bridge could also be a lot longer than it seems.
Like, is this not just a tower across the lake? Why do we actually need the vehicles?
Because we don't want
bridge
somebody to
itself
steal
is
the
made
vehicle.
of damned souls. Their bodies twisted and broken and
is there
weaved
even
together.
enough? Sorry,
it's just a single tower in the that we're going to, isn't it?
Basically,
single tower on an island in this lake of blood.
Is there enough space on the island for us to actually park our vehicles?
Yeah, there would be.
Okay.
Like we can. This boat idea, we can try this if you guys want.
I don't think we should leave the vehicles here either, though.
I don't want to leave the vehicles either.
Okay.
Well, whoever's driving, guess I'll follow them, but yeah.
What did my chalk experiment yield, Colton?
A very sad-looking Lulu.
You monster!
Don't care. What did the chalk just land? Did it get ate? What happened to it?
Yeah, just hit a head of a little halfling child that had its legs broken so its knees go the wrong way and they're twisted around an elven lady. The child looks sad.
Threw chalk at the bridge.
That little child looks like they did a lot of bad stuff in their lifetime to deserve whatever the fuck that is.
I tell him he can keep the chalk.
It continues to wail in pain.
Well, joy. I guess we're going around.
I look at Octavius with a little bit of, like, quite a bit of judgy eyes. I am not impressed.
Had to see.
Krush has never let us down yet. I trust his intuition.
All right, I guess we're going around.
More than I trust this very helpful shield.
All right. So,
do we have any idea how much gas we have equivalent?
So each was given a fresh soul coin when Maggie gave you the vehicles.
Yeah.
And we'd said that soul coins allow you 72 hours.
Okay. Couldn't remember.
However, I'll say that not all soul coins are created equal. You guys have had soul coins long enough that I can fully describe their effects to you. So, I guess this would be Surzex. You took the purse of soul coins off Ragadraga, is that right? Or no, Kilvius took them but then handed them to you, I believe.
I think I have the actual bag.
Somebody's got them in a bag of holding.
We each get a coin for each vehicle. I have the bag of soul coins with 1 coin left.
Yeah, and there is one soul. Oh, Ragadraga had 1 extra soul coin that we put in the bag of holding, but that's all the bag of holding has.
And Surzak should have 3.
I do have a pouch with 3 in it.
Yeah, Ragadraga had 3 on him, and I'm pretty sure that went straight to Surzex with no divvying up.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys, I'll type this out and hand it to you later, but you guys know that soul coins are 5 inches across, about 1 inch thick, made of infernal iron. They each weigh 1/3 of a pound. They're inscribed with infernal writing, and they magically bind a single soul to the coin. Each soul is a unique soul of a being that likely defaulted on a devil's deal, or they could, for some reason, be the victim of a curse. Somehow they ended up in this soul coin. So Surzex, about now, carrying 3 coins, you start to feel the weight of despair of these souls. To hold a soul coin is to feel the soul bound within it, overcome with rage and fraught with despair. An evil creature can carry as many soul coins as it wishes. A non-evil creature can carry a number of soul coins equal to or less than its constitution modifier without penalty. If a non-evil creature carries more soul coins than its constitution modifier, they would have disadvantage on its attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws for as long as it carries those coins.
Does the bag of holding count as carrying them?
Luckily for you guys, it does not.
How
Well,
convenient.
I'm gonna have to get rid of these then, or at least
Using a soul coin. A soul coin has 3 charges. A creature carrying the coin can use its action to expend 1 charge from a soul coin and use it to do one of the following. You can siphon away some of the soul's essence and gain 1d10 temporary hit points. Or you can telepathically ask the soul a question and receive a brief telepathic response, which you can understand. The soul knows only what it knew in life, but it must answer you truthfully and to the best of its ability. The answer is no more than a sentence or 2 and may be cryptic. You can also free a soul. Casting a spell that removes curse on a soul coin frees the soul trapped within it, as does expending all of the coin's charges. The coin itself rusts from within and is destroyed once the soul is released. A freed soul travels to the realm of the god it served in the outer planes most closely tied to its alignment.
Just comes right back.
So if we completely use up a coin, the soul is free?
If you completely use up a coin, the soul is consumed. If you freely give up the soul, then the coin is also destroyed and the soul is freed. So using up the coin in any way uses up the soul until it eventually fades to nothing.
Okay, but we wouldn't know any of this really so much, I would assume.
So you'd know that from holding these. So the people that have held these for a while now, so Octavius and Cerzex, I guess, would know all this, as they've now attuned to the essence of these soul coins. So you feel that you can do that now. You can drain the life out of a soul coin and get the temporary hit points. You can ask the soul within the coin questions, but it also that magic is powered by the soul, so it would use up some of the essence of the soul. Or you can willfully free the soul from the coin, making it useless, rendering the coin useless.
Interesting.
And sorry, did say that obviously the soul could lie, kind of like speak dead, I assume?
It can be cryptic. It has to answer truthfully, but it can be cryptic.
Well, Gerbeck, you're gonna have to hold on to another one of these for me, and I'm gonna have to give him one of the coins. I'm gonna hold on to the other two.
All right. You do feel the weight of oppression of holding these coins lessen, as a weight you didn't even know was there is lifted off of your metaphorical shoulders. You feel your soul rejoice at this, and you are no longer at disadvantage.
Yep. Thank God.
Just looking at this map. If we're going around that river, the point of that river leads to a giant fucking demon.
Just a statue.
So you guys would know that old-timey map artists kind of just like put griffins and stuff in places where they didn't actually explore.
Here be dragons.
Exactly. So some of what's on here is artistic license, where some of it is actually labeled with an infernal symbol and like kind of circled. Those locations are probably accurate, where anything else might be just...
So, like, over here with the tentacle monsters is probably accurate?
Yep.
There's a
Or
circle
like here
around.
with the...
There's probably tentacle monsters there. There's probably a weird-looking tower over there.
And there's probably a giant ohm symbol here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, if we're all deciding to go around, we're going around, I guess.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Who is leading the charge?
I guess it's jail.
Jail, apparently.
All right, Jail. You pop another wheelie as you burn out of here, and I want you to roll 2d4. All right.
Lucky number 7.
Okay. So with that, you guys, it'll only take you 3 hours to travel around the spur and get to the Obsidian Bridge. However, in that time, I want everybody in the Demon Grinder to roll a Constitution saving throw.
I forgot about that.
Crap.
Minus
Oh
Kilvius.
no. This time it's not going to save me
Kilvius
with
does
the
not
8.
have to. You're exempt from these.
+3 to anyone in the Demon Grinder, I guess.
Thank God.
If they're within 10 feet of me.
All right. Unfortunately, as the time of travel and heat in this plane continues ever on, it's getting harder and harder to maintain your composure and keep traveling. Krush and Gerbeck.
I have the +3, by the way.
Yeah, even
Okay.
with the +3. You missed it by 1 point. After 3 hours of travel, the DC's up by 1 for each hour of travel, plus the base 10. It's 13. You guys each have a level of exhaustion.
Gotcha. Is there anywhere where we can put that on the...
You know what? That's a
Character sheet?
good point. Roll20 character sheet does not have any
Yeah, you just
place
gotta.
to track that.
It does. You
I
just
guess
gotta
I could just
turn it on.
add... pardon?
There,
Do you?
if you go to your
It's in the
settings,
gear.
there's an exhaustion. Because
Okay,
I mean,
I'll
I
find it.
have it.
I'll give it a... Thank you for that.
Oh, yeah, there it
It's
is.
in the third column near the bottom of the general option.
Where does it put it?
Oh, yeah.
And then it puts it kind of right below your hit dice.
Oh, there it is.
And it even handily explains what that level gives you.
Yep. That
Interesting.
is... Man, some programmers are awesome.
Yep. All right.
And then some, not so much.
So you guys now cross easily the Obsidian Bridge, and you see the Iron Tower rising atop the island. No windows penetrate the tower's walls, and its only visible door opens onto a high balcony. You see that red lightning continuously crackles between 2 horns of metal on the tower's roof. So imagine Barad-dûr from Lord of the Rings, Sauron's tower. Instead of a big red eye there, it's just lightning crackling between those horns.
Big taser.
You see that there are 9 of the creatures that you saw by Gideon's side, the Mesoloths, and also 3 of these guys. I hope I made them. Shoot, I didn't make them a... oh wait, wrong folder. You see 3 of those guys chilling as well.
They look mean.
They look kind of cute.
The other guys were in his service, right? Like he paid them to basically work for him?
That's what he explained to you guys, yep.
Are they chilling in the sense that they're literally sitting there doing nothing?
They look to all be waiting around for somebody in the tower.
All right. Are we slowly driving over the bridge?
Yeah, so you guys are kind of driving over the bridge as you see what I just described in front of you. What are you going to do with that information?
I'm going to kind of poke people in the elbows and just kind of like, aside from the driver, trying to have everyone hold their hands up in the air to show that we're not trying to make a threatening attempt to take the tower.
We come in peace.
Yeah.
Take me to your leader.
Tell them
All
we're
right.
not Ragadraga.
So as you guys approach in non-threatening postures, they barely bat an eye at your passage across the bridge, and they just kind of jostle around to make room as your vehicles pull up onto the island.
So we made it over the bridge. And
Yep.
we're still just chilling.
Still just chilling. You guys are still in your vehicles. They're idling right now. They just kind of shrugged at you guys and kept waiting.
I'm close enough to talk to you?
You could talk to them.
It'll be like, anywhere to park, or...
They just shrug right where you are.
Give them a thumbs up and turn my bike off.
Hello.
I just wave.
They look completely indifferent to you.
Give a fuck about anything. Is there a way to take like a piece of your vehicle with you, like a key of sorts, so that no one can steal your ride? Or can anyone just jump on and take off?
Yeah. Devils haven't really got that whole concept yet of a key, so anybody can jump on the vehicle and take off with it.
I ought to invent the key.
How hard
As
is
long
the
as there's
steering
fuel
wheel
in
to
the
take off?
engine, it can go.
You might as well just jump ahead and invent a fob.
What if we were to take an integral single bolt out of the thing that holds the wheel on or something?
There you go. That's thinking. You guys could completely take one of the wheels off, leave it up on blocks, and then it's not going far.
What if I take the piece of the engine that we had to put into the other car to fix it?
Can we eject the soul coin from it? Or is it just stuck in there?
Once the soul coin goes into the furnace, it's in there. The soul coin is immediately consumed, and the soul burns in the furnace until it burns up the charges.
Okay.
Can I just Mr. Bean this and take the steering wheel off? I'm not going to turn it around to get it on the bridge without it.
Put it in reverse.
Roll strength with your tinkering tools.
Work?
Yeah. You managed to pry the steering wheel off.
Perfect. All right.
Nice.
Oh, my vehicle's parked.
Can you come do that tomorrow?
Do you want me to do it?
Isn't that how Mr. Bean makes sure his car doesn't get stolen?
That's what he said.
Oh, sorry, I zoned out. Zoned out for a second there.
Yeah, can you take the steering wheel off mine, Octavius?
I can try.
Well, the handlebars in this case.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you guidance and be like, it's a bike, so a little bit different right here.
Because you really know what you're talking about. But yeah, you have guidance for this strength check with your tinker's tools to dislodge the handlebars from the bike. Yep, they come off.
I will also try to do it with ours.
Okay, likewise, strength with your tinker's tools.
I say, one of you guys, Surzex, you're strong. You help me.
Help you?
Yeah, I'm a bitch.
Even if I help, even if I help you, you get a straight check because you have disadvantage on checks.
Oh yeah, that's true. I do have disadvantage. Is this an ability check?
It is an ability check, so good thing he was helping you, because you got that 25. So you managed to pop yours off as well.
Nice. Holy shit, Gerbeck, when did you get so strong?
I don't know. I'm kind of scared.
Proper leverage.
Hell's made a man out of you, I see.
I'm gonna put the the handlebars down my pants.
I'm just gonna put this one in the bag of holding if it'll fit.
With your extended bag of holding, I'm assuming it'll fit.
All right, then we stroll up to the door, I guess.
All right. One of the hulking figures, as you guys approach, says, "Wait your turn in line."
There's a line?
And he just like points behind himself.
All right. Go to the back of the line.
Guess we're at the DMV for
All right. So after you guys wait for about 10 minutes, you see a figure stroll out the door onto the balcony far up on the tower, and you see as one of the Mesoloths is also up on the balcony with them, having come out of the tower. It teleports down to the ground, and another Mesoloth teleports up to the balcony, and the figure and the new Mesoloth walk into the tower. And the Mesoloth that just appeared, he starts heading over the obsidian bridge, and he just takes off.
This guy sells therapy session.
Who are we standing behind at this point? Is it a Mesoloth or a Nikoloth?
You're standing behind a Nikoloth.
Excuse me, I know you probably don't want to talk to me too much. I just got a question. The fuck is up with that bridge over there? Not the black one, but the limb colored one.
I think it's a little bit more than limb colored.
Do you mortals not have stories of the hells?
Not
just
a
a
shit
little
like
bit.
this.
This is where your souls come for punishment. That, and he points at the bridge, is punishment.
Okay, now, so question. One of them is just a kid. Why did a kid get, punished like that? Doesn't seem all that fair.
I do not judge the souls.
Oh, who judges the souls?
I also do not philosophize. Are you done yet?
Yeah, I'm sorry. And I just kind of get quiet and kind of just step back.
One of the other Nikoloths standing in line kind of looks over. Don't mind Torzrak. He did not get chosen for a contract the last time the wizard appeared. He is still angry about this.
You got him next time, champ.
He gives you a withering look. The other one, Torzrak.
So, what are you guys in line for?
The wizard is the best paying person around these areas. He gives us jobs to do and pays well. We've taken it upon ourselves to just await his return.
He pays you in soul coin, I suppose.
That is the going currency.
Right on. Hope you get the job, man.
He just kind of like takes that as the end of the conversation and starts looking back towards the tower, waiting in line. As the time passes, the line is slowly worked through as figures are teleported back down to the ground, and the next figure is teleported up. Yeah, it's like the DMV. You guys have the high number. This takes a while. You wait, and eventually it is your turn as the wizard appears again on the balcony and looks for the first time, seeing that you guys are not Yugoloths. He speaks in a deep voice that you take is magically enhanced as it booms around you from the balcony, which is a great distance up. Who are you and why are you here?
He just wants us to yell it back to him.
I kind of try to yell back, and I accidentally also use thaumaturgy, and my voice also booms back. We're just trying to find out some information on people to try and help out the city that recently appeared here.
The wizard snaps his fingers, and suddenly you guys are all up on the balcony with him.
Fuck.
Damn.
You now see that this wizard is bald, with a neatly trimmed black goatee, with a streak of silvery gray down the middle. He wears fine robes, carries a staff, wears boots that go up midway up his calf, all very stylish.
Killer boots, man.
He does not even acknowledge your statement and says, "Tell me, what information do you seek?"
We would like to know the location of the demon bell, or devil bell. No, not ball.
Bell, yeah. He thinks for a moment and says, "Why do you require this information?"
Well, we're looking for the Sword of Zariel.
Kind of just ponders this for a moment. Yes, I think this will restore the balance. I can help you, but first I will need something. For a scrying of this magnitude, I will need powerful blood.
How much blood do you need?
Just a small vial.
Wait, are you
But
a
I will need
demon?
blood. No. Do you not know who I am?
I know you're a wizard.
We know your name is Mordenkainen or something.
Yeah,
like that.
Mordenkainen the wizard.
Have any of us actually heard that name before?
Yeah, Maggie told it to us.
I mean,
Yeah.
before that.
The lore on him, besides just you're going to see Mordekainen.
I mean, Gerbeck, you would know of... Actually, I guess none of you are wizards. Yeah, you might not actually know who he is. He's like, well, I see that I am not in the presence of scholars. However, I will need the blood of a creature of strength equal to or greater than a Baelor.
What about those green guys?
No, you'd need much more potent blood than that.
Would I know what a Baelor is?
You can make an Arcana check.
No.
You do not know what a Baelor is.
Doesn't sound too hard.
Big farming machine that makes bales.
Farming tractor, you mean?
Yeah. Where would we get such blood?
If I knew it, I wouldn't be asking you to obtain it. I have other matters that dictate my time.
Alright, so go get this blood and come back.
There's also someone else that we could also look for. There's the 2 paladins. Maybe it won't be as hard to find them as it would be to find this old devil lord.
Look, if I am to scry for you, no matter the target, I need this done in return. Balance must be maintained.
Is each scrying a vial?
He just turns to you and says, I offer you but one scrying. Bring me a vial of blood, and I will locate your target.
All right.
Sounds good.
Sounds pretty cut and dry to me. Hey guys, do you know
And
where
you
to
guys
get
are
this
back
blood?
on the ground as
Oh.
mid Gerbeck talking.
I just continue my whispering
Incredibly
as if
patient.
nothing happened.
Lulu, do you know what a Baylor is?
Lulu looks like has a horror-stricken look on her face.
Oh no.
That's not abnormal.
I mean, fair point.
Lulu's like, fly, you fools.
So Lulu explains the infernal hierarchy to you guys as I open up my monster manual. So, in the infernal hierarchy, at the bottom, you have lemures, which are cursed souls that have just died, and they climb up as a twisted, weak little devil out of the river Styx.
What were they called?
Then from there,
Lemure?
Lemure, Lemure. It is the lowest form of devil. It is a shapeless creature doomed to suffer torment until promoted to a higher form of devil. They resemble a molten mass of flesh with vaguely humanoid head and torso. A permanent expression of anguish twists its face, and its feeble, blabbing mouth can't even speak. She then explains that you guys have seen imps, spine devils, bearded devils, chain devils. She explains Irenaeus. I don't know how to say that. Irenaeus devils. Then she explains that it probably sits like a step below a pit fiend.
What is the step below, sir?
The Baylor.
Oh.
Ooh.
So it goes Lemure, Imp, Spine Devil, Bearded Devil, Chain Devil, whatever the fuck the other one was, and then just a Baylor.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big jump from A to B.
So, I mean, there's people in between. I'm summarizing. There's Horn Devil, Ice Devil, other stuff. Spine Devil was in there somewhere. I'm just flipping through trying to find where the exact power ranking is. I know there's somewhere where it says what's a lesser devil and what's a greater devil, but I cannot find that at the moment.
I know. We befriend.
There we go. Lemure, Imp, Spined, Bearded, Barbed, Chain, Bone, Horned, Irenaeus, Ice Devil, Pit Fiend. So between Ice Devil and Pit Fiend is a Baylor.
Oh. We need to befriend a Baylor or a pit fiend and just ask for some of their blood.
Or we I would love to make friends with these people, or maybe do a job for one of them and then they give us their blood. But I'm
That
guessing
too.
with the fact that magic and blood kind of makes things go like things probably don't want to give up their blood that badly.
I mean, with the size of them, he's gotta have a lot of blood.
Yeah.
But we currently have no heading besides the Browns or whatever the hell that place was.
There was the Bone Brambles and the Mirror.
What was that, the bone bramble?
again?
The bone brambles was Maggie's cousin, Red Ruth, that she said was a seer that would maybe be able to locate
The sword.
either Bell or the paladins. And then I think it was Gargoth or somebody else mentioned the mirror, where one may ask Mephistopheles a question.
Yeah, that was Gargoyle.
We could go to Red Ruth, and if she can't find something similar to get us the blood from, then we could ask her where the paladins are. Maybe that'd be easier.
Yeah. I mean,
That sounds like an okay plan.
So, I don't know a lot about this Mordenkainen fellow, but if we don't get him the blood, is he gonna be pissed off?
I don't think so. I think he just felt like, it looked like to me, I feel like he didn't think we were going to be able to get the blood, so we weren't really worth his time to talk to. He's like, you can get the blood and then come back, otherwise don't bother me, because he seems like a bit of an asshole.
Yeah, but also, like, I
Less
do
of an
want the
asshole,
blood,
wants to
though,
try
and
to-
don't have the time, so if you don't come back, I'm gonna be angry.
We wouldn't
I think
be
he's too
doing
busy.
ourselves any favors by not getting it, I feel.
Yeah, I
I
don't
think his
he-
time is important. I think you just want to us to do something and get the hell out so we can
If we
move on
want
to the
what
next thing.
if we want what we want, that's what we gotta do, and that's it. Get the fuck out of my tower.
Yeah, okay.
Well, we're going to the
All right.
bramble.
Let's try to put our steering wheels back on and visit Red Ruth.
Should we
All right.
stop at the light tower?
If you want to.
So I will tell you that now that you guys are back at the base of the tower, there are still like Nikoloths and Mesoloths showing up and coming and going. So you guys can put your you can take off and put your steering together. I'll also mention that I completely forgot one detail as you guys strolled up to the tower. Gerbeck, from your pouch, as you came up to the tower, as you crossed the bridge, you heard a voice. And it says, "A tower tumbles between planes on the whims of a mad mage. Where it goes next, nobody knows."
I open my bag and say, "Hello?"
Nothing responds.
Is this the bag of holding?
This,
I assume that's what
I
he
don't
meant.
know if it was in the bag of holding or not.
If it's the map from Silvira, no.
All right. Yes, that is why I asked about it before session. It is the map.
Nice. A talking map.
Oh, so when you get to locations, it's like your GPS telling you have arrived at your location.
In 900 meters, turn right.
Wait, okay, what did it say again, though?
A tower tumbles between planes on the whims of a mad mage. Where it goes next, nobody knows.
Oh, so maybe the Tower Knight might not even be back here when we come back.
Huh. Well, guys, the map just talked to me if there's not enough weird things happening.
So, when you unfurl the map this time, the infernal sigil that was next to the tower is replaced with common writing that says the Tower of Urm, URM.
Don't say it, Blake.
Say what?
I know what you were thinking.
I honestly don't know what you mean.
I've got another thing to mention too. What if these guys are all here getting work from him, right?
Yep.
What do you think the chances are if we just stayed and waited in line and check to see if we could get work from him as well. Maybe he needs us to do something as well. We could maybe do it along the way.
This is the
Isn't this
thing
what
he
he
needs
I
us to
mean,
do.
he did just give us a job.
I thought he said that for the balance. I thought that was to do what we were gonna do, but I thought he needed it to do the scrying.
I don't know, actually.
Did
I
we,
assumed
did we
he
catch-
wanted.
Did we have any indication? Did he need that for the scrying, or did he just want the blood for payment?
I'm going to say he was curt and he said what he said, and
Okay,
leave that up to you.
gotcha.
I don't know anything about scrying magic, but I'm gonna assume that he just wanted it. That
Yeah, it's
was our
probably a safe
job.
bet.
And instead of paying us in soul coins, he's paying us in the use of his power. That's my guess.
So trading for services rather than trading coins for goods and services.
Exactly.
Almost as if you guys have made a deal with somebody.
That's why I asked if he was a demon.
He's not a devil, we're fine.
Yeah, I asked. We're good, don't worry.
So, away to the bone brambles, we could challenge the lightning and the fire gym leaders.
Do we have any ground type
Then you'll have enough
Pokemons?
badges to control Charizard.
Yep.
Well, I mean, if Krush is a turtle, he might be part ground type.
Baylor looks like a Charizard. Pikachu, but
Before we
I
leave, we need to
think I would
convert
be
the AC
lightning
over
type.
to the demon grinder.
Yeah, that's probably not the worst plan. I sit there and stare at the AC from the bike we're not using. I think it'll take roughly, X hours, where X is... DM, what's X?
1.
It'll take about an hour, probably. Or I might fuck it up, but I can definitely do it. We got this.
I think it's worth it because I'm so tired already, and we've only been driving for a day.
Oh yeah, I am pretty tired though.
I'll help Gerbeck out with the tinkering.
Still attempting it if people want to wait the hour.
Yeah.
All right. You can roll a... What kind of check to do this? It's going to be with your tinkering tools.
Thank God.
While we're fucking around for that hour, can I do that to put my steering wheel on without having to kill myself?
Yeah, sure. Put your steering wheel back on with your tools. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
Can the
And I
rest of
guess
us take a short rest while we're waiting?
Yep, the rest of you can be short resting while you're not doing anything. Sarith and Gerbeck do not get a short rest as they work on switching over the AC.
I thought we short rested after the last fight.
Yeah, we did. When you guys tried to repair stuff.
But
Yeah, I mean, you're
The
not
re-
doing anything, so you can...
short rest again.
Yeah, fair enough.
And I'll play a nice song for everybody. Roll a d6 if you need it.
I see where you're coming from.
Instead of short resting, can I go try to talk to more of these green dudes?
Yeah, sure. You can. This is going to be a dex check with your tools. Because you're working with delicate components here. You got to carefully take it out of the Devil's Ride and put it into the Demon Grinder.
And this would be at like equal because Sarah's helping, but I am at an exhaustion.
Yep, straight up.
I don't think I have anything that could.
Hey, it's still an 8.
No.
Turns it into a heater and puts it in.
Puts the pipes on backwards and it blows the hot air at them.
Unfortunately, as you two go about this, you are trying to delicately take the AC unit out of the Devil's Ride, and you think you've disconnected every latch, undone every bolt, but it doesn't come out, and you're thinking, okay, well, just put a little pressure on it, and a little bit more, and you hear something snap.
Yeah, that's normal.
As you go to
Right.
put it into the demon grinder, you can't get it to function.
So who are the two people suffering exhaustion right now?
Gerbeck and Cruz.
You guys could ride my bike together, and I have fire resistance, so I can ride in the heat mobile.
I was just gonna
They
go back to
both
Logan's
can't
bike.
ride on the bike.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
Only
a
holds
two-man.
one creature.
All right. Well,
You know, I think I can probably be fine for one more trip in the.
I can stay in the demon grinder.
Hey, Octavius, do you need some more help in that one?
I've got her.
All right.
I guess. Yeah, there's only there's two flingers over there, right? Spear flingers.
there's one.
There's only one on the Tormentor. There's two on the Demon Grinder.
Okay. That's okay. I should be okay, I think, for the next ride, I think. If not, then... Well... It'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's, I can fix this. But we need to put the steering wheel on, so...
Yeah, the steering wheel goes on easy enough. I'm not going to make you roll for it because you could just keep doing it until you succeed. So after the hour and trying to change over the AC, you realize it's not going to work, and you slap the steering wheels back on as you guys decide who's going to take what vehicle to ride in comfort for the rest of the trip. During that time, Jail, what would you like to speak with the Nikoloths about?
I'm gonna ask one of them, just whichever one looks the most cool. See them wearing sunglasses.
No, they're not wearing sunglasses, unfortunately.
Way to
Stroll
start
up
selling
to a man.
sunglasses down here.
Be like, hey, you know anything about that electric tower to the southwest? If they have directions in hell. If not, I just point.
You use the map to kind of help you describe what you're talking about, and he says, "Oh yes, the demon zapper."
Oh, quite the name.
Yeah, it blasts any demon that comes within 100 feet of it.
But only demons.
That's right.
Good to know. And what about this flaming tower to the west of it? Know anything about that?
The flaming tower to the west of it.
Or smoking tower? That is.
It's like you're just like a tourist asking for directions, like Paris or something.
I like how they're friendlier than Paris people actually are.
Oof.
Sorry. Never been there.
Alright. And this big giant bug thing, and I point to the beside the taser. That's not real, is it?
So you're pointing to the squiggly guys? Or what?
That thing.
That thing. Yeah, I couldn't tell you, man.
All right. Thanks for your time.
And he just kind of nods at you and goes back to waiting in line at the DMV.
A nice guy. Well, I go relay the information about the demon zapper and wait for the vehicle fixes.
Yeah,
Don't
that's
think it's
fixed. We
getting
can go.
fixed.
All right. I'm surprised in that hour nobody wanted to try and repair the tormentor.
Where's drive it right into the ground?
Gerbeck can't repair shit. He's too busy
only
trying to
person-
fix the AC.
Yeah, you were, but
I was putting the
I-
steering wheels on, so
Anybody that does want to try,
If that
I
didn't
do
count
have
as
like
my
Smith's
hour, then I
tools
would've
they can
tried, but-
borrow too.
I could have done something. I didn't even think of it being an option. No one, but I didn't have anything to short rest for. But
yeah, I just assumed my time was putting the steering wheels on me in jail's vehicles, so I didn't think to check.
For those
well,
who
it would
didn't
take
take
the
a short
whole
rest,
hour to attempt to repair it. So doing anything else kind of screws that. And yeah, to not do a check to put the steering wheels on takes some time. But yeah, anybody with Smith's tools or tinkering tools, you don't even have to have proficiency in those tools. You can attempt to repair the vehicles.
I got magic Smith's tools for anybody that wants to try.
Oh, I guess I could give it a shot. My cobbler tools won't work at all, I assume.
No,
I just
these don't have any resemblance to a shoe.
I know.
I look at the tools, I look at the machine, and I just don't even answer.
All right, I could give it a try if I don't have anything else to do in that hour.
Okay. Yeah. So Gerbeck could make you a set of tools to use.
I
So
conveniently already have them made.
okay. I want you to make a dexterity check.
Oh shit! Okay.
Someone
don't
help
have
the
to
poor
roll
man.
just straight up.
Hey!
Oh, nice.
All right, so Gerbeck gave you some tinkering tools and just told you to just have fun. And just kind of patted you on the back as you condescendingly as you went over there. So you go and poke and prod around the vehicle, and you actually manage to put armor plating back into place where the chomper had tore and rent and bent it. And you do an all right job of making it look all right. I want you to roll 2d4.
Oh shit! I do have exhaustion.
Oh shit! Yep. All right.
Oh no.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's right. So you roll with disadvantage.
That's more like it.
All right. Well, in that case, you do not roll 2d4.
Yeah.
You give it a little bit of a spit shine, and that's about it.
Everybody has to fail with the Tinkerbird.
Gerbeck's that kid that reminds the teacher that you guys had homework to turn in at the end
I've
of
got
class.
like one kid, and even I'm just like, okay, I know that I told you guys that there was homework, but I don't feel like getting you to correct it right now, so drop it. We're moving on.
You could argue him giving him tools was helping.
That was a requirement to
Yeah,
actually attempt
I mean,
it.
Yeah.
Gerbeck was not helping because he was doing his own thing that entire hour.
Unless Surzex was helping.
Nobody's helping.
It's probably too late.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on.
All right. So you guys hop back in the vehicles, and you guys are making your way to the Bone Brambles.
Wait, I want to ask the guys if they want to make a stop at the Demon Zapper.
Yeah, I want to stop at the Demon Zapper if you tell us what you heard about it.
Killing demons. We don't like demons. Maybe we could find people there that aren't that bad.
We could potentially find a a body of a demon there too. Maybe we can harvest some blood from it.
To the giant bug zapper.
Just
Oh, that's
where Kilvius dies.
that gets my vote.
he's devilish, not demonic.
I mean, it's on the way anyways.
And the guy I talked to didn't know about that gigantic bug on the
So we're now just we're sightseeing in hell. Is that what's going on?
Well, it is
Yep.
kind of on the way.
We're going to the demon zapper on the way to our destination in hopes that it makes our just nullifies our destination.
Oh, I'm not arguing. I'm just clarifying. This definitely seems like we're just doing a little sightseeing.
I don't know, you sound like you're in a pretty argument.
Not really sightseeing at all.
Should see if we can find a place to eat along the way.
Might as well go up to this demon statue, see if it's real.
All right, now we're sightseeing.
While we're doing that, I yell to one of the way, where's the nearest rest stop on the way to the demon zap?
They look confused at each other and shrug.
I give him a thumbs up and go back to our huddle.
I like you guys, whoever's charting your path through hell. Who's leading the charge here as you guys drive to the demon zapper?
We already know.
It's obvious where we're going. Oh, he's burning out again.
Jail tears off again as you guys quickly hop back into your vehicles and try to keep up. Jail, roll 2d4.
Actually, it would be faster to go over the human bridge.
No.
Oh, true.
No, please don't. All right. All right, so you guys take off, heading back the way you came, skirting around the little river of blood, adding some extra time onto your trip. You guys do see ahead of you a black cloud that you're not really sure about. And as you continue to drive, just a multitude of flies is so thick in the air. It's just creating a paste on the front of your vehicles as you guys drive through this cloud of flies.
It's like the mosquitoes at the lake all over again.
Oh, no, not that shit.
I'm gonna start playing my pipe to the sewers as loud as I can.
I am going to.
I'll clean up the windshield with prestidigitation.
I'm gonna rip a piece of cloth off and make it into like a bandana and cover.
I'm gonna hold my shield up in front of my face.
I was tempted to put Mini Gerbeck out in flamethrower mode in front of the car, and then I remembered that it's not flamethrower mode anymore.
Oh,
Bug zapper mode.
there you go.
Yeah, true.
I'll put
So
mage in
as
front
you
of my
guys
face.
travel through this cloud of flies, you do see bloated, disgusting figures in the clouds. They smell wretched, and in your vehicles you can easily maneuver around them, but they look like let's see if I got a picture here.
Tell me, don't tell me.
These are, you can look them up. I didn't have a picture prepared. Nuperibos, or Nuperibos. I will spell it out for you in a second as I flip to the page that these guys are on.
Oh, I thought they were on the ground.
They are on the
Or
ground.
I thought in the air. I was thinking about something else.
I think
yeah.
you and I had the same thought there.
Looks like Logan when he wakes up from a hangover. Just kidding, Logan.
Yeah, so these are a form of lesser devil, about on par with lemurs, and they are the souls of people that sinned of sloth and gluttony in life.
And they're just dead on the ground?
No, they're living. They're just milling about mindlessly. The flies are actually here to pick at them.
Ouch. And where are we on the map?
Oh, found it.
Uh,
Ugh.
hey, yep. You guys are about midway from the spur of the river to the demon zapper.
Just write a giant nope right there.
Just keep on driving, I guess.
Yeah, somewhere around there. These guys can't offer any kind of a fight as you guys just burn by them on your vehicles. But if you were on foot, this would not be pleasant.
Good thing we're not on foot.
You guys eventually see a radiant light on the horizon. As you approach, you see that it cascades from a rusted metal monument shaped like the upraised mandibles of a giant beetle. Gerbeck, from your pack, you hear, "The purest of souls lures fiends into a hellish trap. Zap! Zap!"
Nice rhymes.
Hmm.
The purest of souls.
Look over to Octavius. You might want to stay outside.
Well, that's pretty cool. Must be someone real good that lives here.
It can't be bad. It's killing.
It's
killing demons, but devils also hate demons, don't they?
Yeah. And it's potentially powered by pure souls.
Oh, that would be bad.
Yeah, we didn't kill them, but that means somebody's feeding a giant engine that zaps demons.
I mean, whether we go there or not, it's going to continue to burn souls.
Yeah, I just more so mean that somebody really powerful probably has to be doing that.
Also true.
And we could use the help of someone really powerful.
Yeah.
Is there like dead demons anywhere near the like aura of this thing? Like on the ground?
Yeah, so you guys actually see 100 feet away in the direction of the sticks is another lake of that black ichor. And the shores of that lake are blasted and look like they've been incinerated. There's actually scores that make kind of a rippled pattern at the edge of that lake, as if a disintegration beam, a cylindrical beam, was blasted into the earth and just cut into the ground at that location. So imagine like, semi-overlapping cylindrical holes would kind of make a ripple pattern at the bottom. That's the base of that lake, or the edge of that lake, the shores.
So, it would be safe to assume that demons come out of that lake?
It would be safe to assume that lake is made of demons. That is the rendered down, blasted, incinerated matter of demon.
Oh, wait.
My God.
Octavius, didn't you bottle some of that stuff?
I think so. I yeet
Huh.
the bottle.
I bottled some of that stuff. I think.
You just guys both carrying around bottles of liquid demon.
Yeah. Where are we
No.
here?
Actually, I don't. I thought I did.
Pretty near the base of the demon zapper.
We're pretty close. I guess on the top side of it, though.
Yep.
Other
Hello?
landmarks around it, and the pool is possibly caused by the demon zapper zapping demons.
That's about it.
Alright. Well, fuck it. I'll keep approaching it. Does this ichor, is there any of it within, it's somewhat close to this thing?
Not within 100 feet of it.
As I get to 100 feet of it, if that's actually a visible radius around it,
I
I'm
mean, you
going to
could.
throw my water skin of black ichor forward and see what happens to it. Because that's what I scooped, right?
You assume at the moment.
But it was from one of these lakes, wasn't it?
Yours was
Yeah.
way over here. Not even on the map compared to the size of this.
Okay, but it looks like the same shit though, eh?
Does.
Yeah, so I'll assume that's the same thing, I guess, and see what happens when I toss it over.
Alright, so you eyeball approximately 100 feet away from this thing. And then you wind up and throw your flask towards it. And you see from the radiant light is coming from a sphere kind of in the middle of these mandibles.
Yeah, the Eye of Sauron there.
Yeah. As a beam from like War of the Worlds, the tripods, blasts out, and there's no more flask in the air.
Well, good thing you threw that instead of continuing.
So I put my water skin down that.
Good idea.
I step like 15 feet away from it.
We're in the cars.
Since I don't have neither on me, I don't think anything else. Oh, wait. Wait, I gave the vial of Abishi blood to my guy. We were supposed to do that.
Yeah.
So I don't actually have that on me.
Nope.
Just a placeholder. Yeah, since I don't think I have anything else demonic on me, I'm fucking walking up.
Gerbeck does the same check of the bag of holding.
You throw the bag of holding towards the demon zapper?
No, I look if I have anything demonic in it.
Oh.
Oh, same thing with my, I'll put all that shit in, I'll leave it in the tormentor with my bag of coins.
So
or my one coin, the spare coin we got.
I assumed we were driving up to it.
I mean, I guess you would have driven close to it and then he stepped out to do this test.
Or I just did it from the window, I guess. It doesn't matter too much. So, with everything I think demonic, I'm just going to approach it and see what happens to me.
Alright, let him do that.
Alright, so you walk past where the beam blasted your vial to nothingness with held breath as nothing happens.
Nice.
I look at the group surprised.
Are we just walking or are we driving?
How far are we from the tower? If it's only like 100 feet, we're basically
might as well just walk there then.
Yeah, you guys drove up to the 100-foot radius and...
Yeah, I'll follow behind.
Alright. Dismount.
Yep. I survived.
Surprisingly.
See, I'm not all evil.
Just mostly.
Says the guy that sold his soul.
Nope.
Well, you see some sort of door on this tower?
Sorry, what was the question?
We see some sort of door?
The tower is just like a rusty color, and there seems to be like no way in or out of the tower. It is just like a monolith.
How high is this thing?
It is 50 feet high.
Alright.
I could go take a... Or I could go take a look with Fly.
Yeah, I could climb it.
I could also make you fly. We could both fly.
I'll sit here and watch.
If you want to use it, we can go.
Yeah, sure, what the hell. I'll cast fly on the both of us. Cast at 4th level. And we'll go circle around the tower and look for anything interesting.
All right, so you guys start to lift up into the air and go to fly about the tower. The light is very, very intense, and as you get closer to it, you can't actually make anything out about what is emitting the light. Is there anything specific you guys want to do while you're flying up here?
Look for any balconies or entrances or anything like that.
Anything up top that we can see now that we're up here?
So the tower just comes up out of the earth and then splits off into 2 spines. Like the beetle's mandibles.
Yeah.
And that's it. There's no features to it.
Big
And then
old
in
zapper.
between these spines is this light emitting thing.
Then
as you guys are flying around here, a figure shoots up from the base of the tower. It trails a cloud of a whirling cloud of dust from the ground underneath it, and this figure is only an upper body with so below it is just the cloud of dust. It has skin that looks like rock, chiseled into features that look like a scowling woman. It holds a large maul in between 2 hands.
Oh.
It lifts one of its hands off the maul's handle and starts to gesture.
Is the gesture?
I wave.
I just have to see. Does this spell actually have a somatic component?
Wait, what?
I guess we're getting blasted, Sarah.
Shit.
No, it's only verbal and material. Okay, so it does not gesture. It says something in a language you don't comprehend, as in its stone palm, a little clay model of a tower appears that it then disappears as you now understand what it is saying. What are you doing here?
Just taking a look.
I heard this thing was a demon zapper. We're curious if we could approach it. Because we're not demons.
And we're looking for who runs it.
And yeah.
Yep.
I guess we're looking for
Only speaking to the flying people right now.
Yeah,
so I figured flying.
I'll ask that question.
So sorry, what did you ask?
Jail's there. We're trying to figure out who owns this thing or is powering it or whatever's going on with this tower.
Well, this would be owned by the ruler of this plane, that is Zariel. It is powered by a unicorn.
Huh.
It's better than souls.
I'm assuming you're not Zariel, so who might you be?
I am Ralzala.
Ralzala.
Ralzala. Ralzala.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Who's speaking?
Oh, I thought we
Yeah, I
disconnected.
muted myself while I was taking notes there.
She's not offering up any information that you guys aren't asking, so she just continues to hover, interposing herself between the tower and you two flying.
Do the rest of us hear this at
Okay,
all,
I
or is it just?
did a history check.
Yeah, I mean the tower's only 50 feet tall. You guys kind of wandered up to the base of the tower, so you could hear her speaking. However, you don't understand what she says.
I shout her name to them, and I want to do while everyone's thinking. Do I know this name at all, or anything about this?
Yeah, I'd like to
You
roll.
can
Or I just
roll an
made up.
Arcana to see if you know what kind of creature this is. The name's
Oh.
not familiar.
Okay.
Is that what it was? Rosala?
Rizal, I thought.
Ralzala.
Raz.
You guys have heard stories of genies of the elemental planes, and this fits the description of a Tao of the Earth plane.
If you don't mind me asking, how did you end up here?
I swore loyalty to Zariel to gain revenge against a rival.
As one does. This we were hoping actually to find remains of a demon or creature around here. Is anything actually do any remains actually survive getting blasted by this thing?
Only what you see before you, and she gestures to the lake of Demon Ichor.
Good to know.
So, the demons, do they come out of the lake, or was the used to be demons?
That used to be demons.
Well, that's a lot of demons.
Was that like an entire army that got decimated, or?
As the chaotic masses surge forth from the sticks, if they get to this far, they are blasted.
All right. I have nothing else to ask unless someone else does.
How is the unicorn doing? Is it okay? I'm guessing probably not.
The genie whips down to Krush and touches you, and now you can understand it talk as well.
Oh, sorry, that's what I was asking, if I couldn't hear it or not.
Oh, you could hear it. You can't understand a thing she says.
Oh, I misunderstood. Okay.
But yeah, she's casting tongues. For
Yes.
reference. The unicorn suffers every moment.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, okay.
You've clearly been here for a while. What? And you said you're here to work for Zariel? Or under her? Or your deal was with her?
Begrudgingly.
So,
I entered into a bargain, and now this is my eternal service in repayment of services wrought.
So I guess we're looking for Zariel's sword, is specifically what we're looking for here?
Yeah, I think so.
Would you happen to know where that Zariel sword is? Approximate whereabouts?
I do not know. What is your goal with this powerful artifact?
Well, this actually might pertain to you, as we're looking to, I guess, redeem Zariel, which would probably end your service to her as well. I'm guessing. So any information you could provide would not only benefit us, but possibly you as well.
Yes, I could see how this would be beneficial to me, but I do not know how I can help you find the sword.
Who knows where any greater demons are?
Well, there is... Yeah, that, actually.
Or
there
if
is
it just
one
knows
thing.
where Ball is.
Well, I won't go there just yet, but if you know any... We need blood of a powerful creature, something on the level of a Baylor, in order to locate the sword. You wouldn't happen to know where we could acquire some?
I do. There's many creatures of such power on this plane, but be warned, it would not be easy to obtain this. So, let me check my notes. I did not think that you would be asking somebody about this soon.
Fair point.
All right. So the Tao tells you of a red dragonborn that is in possession of a vial of Tiamat's blood.
Huh.
Excuse me?
Said what now?
That's some pretty specific information.
This blood would be more than enough to power whatever ritual. It would definitely satisfy the wizard, as it is many, many more times powerful than a Baylor.
Caden would cream his robes if we gave him that.
That actually, good question. Would we even want to turn that into Mordekainen? Or do we want to exhaust all other options?
I mean, what would we...
I have no reason not to turn that into Mordenkainen.
I mean, he's a mad
Yeah, what are you
mage,
gonna
even
do
the
with it, Octavius? Drink it?
Sorry, what?
Oh, I said, what would you do with it? Drink it? There'd be nothing else that we would be able to do with it.
Yeah.
Just leave it alone. I mean...
I mean, we probably should just get whatever one's the easiest.
Yeah.
Because, I mean...
Single Dragonborn...
Or the closest, I guess.
By himself sounds a lot easier than Greater Devil.
True.
It is fair.
The Tao, hearing your discussion, is like, beware, he is not alone. This Dragonborn controls hordes of dragon kind.
Oh. You could call him some sort of... Yeah, that's...
Definitely not a fucking not fuck around guy.
Yeah, that sounds like a bad time.
There are other creatures with blood as powerful, or not quite as powerful, but would satisfy the wizard. There's Uldrak, once an Empyrean, now cursed to exist as a spined devil for eternity. If his curse could be broken, his blood may power the ritual.
Sorry, I missed that one. I cut out for a second.
There is an Empyrean named Uldrak that has been cursed to the form of a spined devil. And if the curse could be lifted, his blood would be powerful enough.
Where would that be?
That would be at Uldrak's grave, which is right there.
Right by the cannon giant sword because it's in a circle.
It's only 20 feet from here.
Remember, distances mean nothing here.
Yep. Yeah, I guess I don't even know why I was trying to see which one was closer. It's irrelevant.
And then the Tao also tells you that there are some powerful demons that have been trapped or imprisoned on this plane that may be able to satisfy the wizard as well. There is the demon Shumrath, and there is the demon Ubelux.
So Shumrath and Ubelux?
Yes, but the Tao does not know where they are imprisoned.
At this point, can we all talk to the Tao?
Yep.
What
What about
I
Ball?
assume that you
where
guys have just
Ball
kind of
is?
floated back down to discuss all this together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any idea where Bell is?
If the being is trying to hide its presence from me on this plane, one such as Bell would easily do that. I'm sorry. I cannot locate him for you.
It was worth a try.
Yep.
Yeah,
Fair
it's
point.
worth it. That's the whole point of the demon blood, so if it could save a step, no, might as well.
Yep. All right. The Dragonborn. Where would we find him?
You may find him at his tower, which is... gotta find my map. I should really have this page tabbed by now with how much I flip back to the map.
I might have accidentally nearly metagame for a second there. I thought when you said Ubelex, I thought you meant like Jubilex. I'm like, Krush doesn't know, but Brett's like, we probably shouldn't go try and fight that. But I got it mixed up.
And that brown ping is the location of the Dragonborn that controls a horde of dragons?
This black ping, the multiple pings going off right now.
Okay.
All right.
What a jerk. Is
That's quite far.
that big black thing a gigantic ramp across the lake?
It is now.
Hell yeah. Gotta hit the nitro to get across, though, otherwise you just plummet into the sticks.
White? How's that white to read? Looks good.
Oh, that's pretty bad.
I'll move the blue X, and maybe it's better.
That's still pretty bad.
You're using white on basically a white background.
I don't know, I can read it just fine. I did not mean to click red.
Would I, just out of curiosity, would I know anything about Tiamat at all? Seeing as it's Tiamat's blood?
You could roll an Arcana or History check, or Religion, I guess, would also work.
Religion.
The power of religion.
That's probably the best one, right?
With a 14, you would know that Tiamat is known as the Scaled Tyrant. She is worshipped on the material plane. She is evil, and she is the aspect of the chromatic dragons.
Okay. Very, very dragony in that direction.
Doesn't
They are
Kilgore
dragons.
Sorry?
Doesn't Kilvius have a mask of Tiamat?
Like a crown.
You guys did encounter cultists, dragon cultists that would have worshipped Tiamat.
Do we still
Send
have that
Kilvius
mask?
disguised as one.
I still
Or
have
we
a
could-
fiend. It's a fiendish mask. I still have. Is that the one you're talking
I
about?
think Octavius actually took that crown.
It was there was dragon masks and a crown that had spokes for each of the chromatic dragons.
I doubt it would work, but we could try and barter with that. It is maybe
I
her kind
don't
of
have it in my
iconography.
inventory anymore. Did I give it to?
We
Gerda?
might have sold that
Yeah, I don't
Probably
have it.
sold it.
because
Yep.
it's not in the bag of holding.
Oh, then we needed it.
Is it a magic item?
It was not. It was a mundane crown.
I
It
can
probably would have been worth much then.
I can create a replica that we can bargain with. But
I would
it will
highly
eventually
recommend
disappear.
not trying to scam somebody who controls a horde of Dragonborn.
Somehow I get the
It's
feeling
an
that
option, is all.
trying to trade a crown for the blood of the person's goddess would probably not work out pretty well for us. I don't think that'd be a fair trade in their eyes.
Probably not.
Do we have any questions for this kind person that I don't actually know the name of because I didn't?
Ralzala.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Likewise. Now, if you'll be about your task, the sooner you complete it, the sooner I can end my eternal vigilance.
We'll do our best.
Mm-hmm.
If there's anything you could think of that'll help us. If we're on
magic
our way by, we'll stop by. See if there's an update.
So, do we want to go to the grave, or do we want to continue on to the bone brambles?
Well, she did say that we'd have to break Aldrich's curse, or Aldrak's curse, in order to actually get the proper blood from him.
And that also assumes he would just, give us the blood as a reward for breaking the curse. But if he's a devil, he might just be like, well, fuck you guys. I'm out of here.
What did she say that he used to be until he was cursed as a spine devil?
An Empyrean.
Do we know what that is?
You can roll religion or arcana.
Alright, we'll do that. Oh!
You know that an Empyrean is a... I don't know what it is, so I'm going to the page.
It's like a son
It's
of a god or something like that.
It's
right?
a celestial. Yeah, they're the children of the gods of the upper planes.
Like, basically like Hercules type, demigod type stuff, I always thought.
Okay.
They would be more like a full celestial than like a mortal. They're like
Thor.
Like a Thor.
Odin thing.
Sure.
The only thing I know
I mean-
is that
I mean,
they don't
Thor's
have
like
a
a
monster
full-
manual entry.
God, they're more like they'd be on
Like
par, maybe a
superhero
step
Thor.
below an archangel, kind of.
Mm.
I mean, they are Titan in size, or huge in size, I guess, and they're about a challenge rating 23 for your reference, so
Damn!
close to a Baylor.
But we
Also,
don't want to try and take the blood by force.
I also, I'm guessing probably isn't really very high on anybody's priority, but do we not want to try and figure out a way to save the nice unicorn that is currently suffering back there, or?
What's
I
a
mean,
I think
unicorn?
if we help Zariel,
Do
we'll
not.
help the unicorn.
The Rosala says, if you mar this tower, I am compelled to kill you.
Yeah. If we redeem Zariel and we feel like we have extra time, we could try that. Because then we wouldn't have to fight our new friend here. Theoretically.
Yeah, but I mean, like the longer they're suffering, that's not good. I'm just thought I'd just bring it up. I had a feeling that we wouldn't really want to do it.
What's a unicorn?
Everything is suffering down here. We're probably just better off to focus on Zariel.
Like, how is it any different than just like an ox that pulls a cart? They're suffering.
What?
I mean, we don't know the exact specifications of their suffering, but yeah.
Like, I don't even know why we care about it. Is it just like an animal?
Unfortunately, I don't think we have enough time to stop and just help every little thing that suffers.
Besides, it's powering a demon zapper. We need to have a safe place to run to. Maybe we should
Guys,
keep it powered.
I really think we should come back for it someday. Doesn't sound very nice.
We should definitely be focusing on the big picture, though.
Yeah, but it's in pain.
Eventually, we could come back and help, but I mean, order of operations, we need to solve one problem before we try and solve the others.
Oh, I guess I understand.
How can we get this bugger to help the fucking bridge people? Pretty sure their suffering's probably worse and more visible than this unicorn's is.
Well, if we want to get into the philosophy of the planes,
oh
God. The unicorn cannot sin, so it's not here because some celestial power determined it should be here in its afterlife.
True.
So she didn't want to add to the suffering of the people on the bridge, but also being of lawful good, she can't really relieve their predetermined supposed to be sufferingness.
Yeah, like those people in the bridge were there because they did something that made them quote unquote deserve to be there, whereas this unicorn was placed here for no reason. Well, for a reason, but not because the unicorn deserved it.
As bait.
That's good to know now, because at least it's something different. It's not just in the same category of damned souls.
Yeah. It's not like this unicorn went around stabbing people with a torn or something.
And look, I understand that a lot of those people are probably supposed to be here, but we have met other people where their souls have been, put here through either deals or curses, and they weren't bad people, they just got put into a bad position. And we don't know what they'll be like until...
No deals, that was one rule.
Yeah, they didn't get that. They did get that rule. I know. I'll try to be quiet for a little while again here, but
I mean, it's a good point to bring up. But again, we should be focusing on the main goal. And our main goal not only helps our new friend here, but also potentially saves people who are not here by their own will. That
hey,
being
Ralzella,
the city of Elturel.
That fucking curse on him. Do you know anyone that we would want to talk to after getting the blood, or should we figure out how to break the curse before going down there?
The Empyrean may know to break the curse. I do not. Other seers may know.
Other seers.
Oh, I would have been talking about freeing the unicorn by the genie.
Yeah, but I've moved on. I don't care about the unicorn. I'm asking about Empyrean. Alright, so he can still speak as the bearded devil, so I guess he could lead us to the next clue.
If we decide to go that way.
And he's a spine devil.
Yeah.
Spine devil. That doesn't matter. But yeah. Alright. Well, either go find him or go visit Ruth. I don't care, but
I'd say
time
we
here.
bone brambles and see what other options we have.
Yeah,
Probably
I
the best
mean,
idea.
she might also know how to break the curse, and if it's the most convenient option, we could just do that anyways.
And it might be a safe spot to try to maybe rest a bit in, well, safe in hell is relative, but to maybe rest a bit and try to fix our cars.
I'm honestly going to say that's probably here.
I mean, fair point. I mean, I guess any devil could just waltz in here, but we've got one of the two fiendish archetypes covered.
How long has it been
Three, I guess,
since we left Fort Knucklebone?
Yeah, it's been like most of a day now. You guys are getting ready to long rest for sure. You wouldn't have got much farther away from the demon zapper had you decided to go before you'd have to rest.
Yeah, because Gerbeck has not even had any of the short rests.
Yeah,
The workhorse.
I'm going to ask the Dow if he thinks he could somewhat protect us while we take a long rest if we stay here near the tower.
I will do what I can, but I cannot expend any of my power beyond what would allow me to faithfully protect this tower.
That's fine, even if it's just waking us up before we get killed in the sleep. Can we drive these vehicles up? Or are they going to get blasted?
Do not know. Do you have any demon essence on those vehicles?
I don't know what's involved in making one of these things.
We should probably just not drive them up just to be safe. We don't want to be stranded out here.
Yeah.
All right. We'll leave them outside. I guess we'll sleep facing them. I guess, should we take the steering wheels off again?
Yeah, we should walk back and take the steering wheel.
We could also post a watch.
What if our steering wheels get blown up when we walk in, though?
True.
I guess we could hide them?
As long as one of us is awake, we should be fine, I think.
Yeah, we should probably take shifts. We're not exactly sleeping in a four-star.
Yeah, but I mean, we're at least
hotel out here.
120 feet from our vehicles, and those things take off instantly.
So we're sleeping in the mega hot sun of Avernus underneath a giant electric ball.
I mean, we could probably find some cover.
No, sounds good to me.
Yep.
I start rolling out my bedroll.
We could dig a little hole. I live in holes and they're usually a little colder.
I don't think that we're here. Looks like the underground is all lava.
Yeah, that's probably a fair point.
So is there a visible, like, giant ball in between the two spikes at the top of the tower, or is that just...
It's not exactly like there is something there that's emitting so much light that you can't make out what's there. It's like looking at the sun. You can tell it's a ball, but you can't really make out anything.
Would I know if it's anything like the companion?
It's like a toned down, much toned down version of the companion. Like it's smaller in scale. The light is about like the same intensity this close, but the companion was like much higher in the air above Elturel.
Okay.
And that's, of course, before it became black and shooting lightning and dragging this place to hell.
All right. Well, let's take a big old sleep.
Yeah. So are we taking the steering wheels off again, or are we just leaving them there?
I think as long as we post like a watch, we should be okay.
We could also just have that be standard procedure when we're leaving them a ways from us. Just take the steering wheels off, because it seems like it's not that big an issue.
Or we could take them off and like bury them somewhere.
Gerbeck walks up to one of the vehicles, takes off like a tiny piece of one of the damaged one, like a chunk of the loose metal, and throws it within the 100 feet.
nothing happens.
Yeah, we're probably fine to just drive him in.
Oh, did you say you don't know what these things run on? Couldn't it be like,
No, it's
demon
souls.
hate fuel or something?
They run on souls from the coins, I think.
Okay, I don't know anything about this kind of stuff, so yeah.
Alright, well, do we want to use the spare bike first? Or
Sure. I don't really care about that bike.
use
Might
the
as
one you
well.
fucked the AC on and drive it through and see what happens?
We don't know that.
Well, you took it off of it anyway, so it sucks compared to the other ones, so let's let it blow up.
Alright, I volunteer to not drive it in there.
I took all but one of the functioning pieces of the AC out, though, so we might need it to finish salvaging the AC.
Yeah, well, I'll drive it through. Fuck it.
Alright, you drive the one of the Devil's Rides up to the base of the tower and nothing happens.
Alright, well, let's get the rest of our vehicles up here, and I'm gonna sleep with the Tormentor.
Do you guys take anything out of the vehicles before you drive them up?
Oh, yes.
Hint, hint.
All the coins we could keep. The black liquid we will leave outside.
There you go.
I thought that was just on the people's.
Next time I really
Persons.
try to kill you guys, just remember this moment.
Yeah.
True.
All right. Well, with your preparations underway, we're going to call it there. You guys have not rested yet. I'm going to say
Alright.
the session is ending before the long rest occurs. You guys have driven your vehicles up, taken your steering wheels like a squirrel gathering nuts, and buried them somewhere.
I would have just put the ones that people gave me in the bag of holding, not buried them in the sand.
Yeah, that's even better.
Fair enough. Whatever you've done with the steering wheels, they're not attached to your vehicles any longer. And you've left 2 little sacks of water skins more than 100 feet away from yourselves, just sitting on the ground there. And that is where we're going to call it. So, you guys can vote for this session's inspiration.
I think Sareth for making friends with the Dow.
Oh. I'm gonna give mine to Gerbeck for the Nat 1 trying to fix the AC.
At least I have
Broke
a plus
the
7.
AC on you guys.
Yep.
Yeah, I was going to let you take it out and have it still be functioning if you didn't fail the check by more than 5. If you failed it by more than 5, you broke the AC. Sorry, Gerbeck.
Rip.
Worst
all right.
artificer ever.
Don't worry, Gerbeck's never repairing a vehicle again because he's gonna only ever try to repair the AC. So you guys better learn how to fix vehicles.
All right, so I got 1 for Sareth, I got 1 for Gerbeck. And chat, feel free to pitch in as well.
1 for Octavius for somehow big braining that he should try throwing the black liquid over the line before walking in.
That was clutch.
Can I give 1 to the DM?
I do not want to know how much damage that beam did.
Can I give 1 to the DM for retconning the fact that people had the liquid on them or in the vehicle instead of on them?
No, you guys said that you put the liquid in the vehicles. I was just reminding you that you did that.
Oh, last I remember,
when we drove it across was when he saved our lives.
Yep.
Last I remembered with them is just that Surzex and Octavius had 1, and Jail
as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys should only have 2, because Logan had 1. There was 2 that you scavenged off Ragadraga, and 1 was just empty.
Oh, I thought there was a little bit left in that one.
Oh, yeah, there was enough to know that the empty skin was used in some fashion. That was just to hint you guys towards that's what juices the vehicles.
Okay, well, either way, mine goes to the DM for not destroying our vehicles.
Thanks. I will use it on the most powerful creature I throw at you next.
Oh!
Nice.
What have you done?
I'm also going to give my inspiration to Logan.
Yep.
Okay.
Logan.
All right. Octavius with testing out the demon zapper with the demon juice.
Given mine to Sereth, but that's.
But yeah, it's already a runaway for you. But why'd you nominate Sereth?
Just for helping me out with some of the random shit we're doing here.
Fair enough.
And he talked and successfully convinced those guys to quit killing us when we were getting chased. That was him, right? The cast message?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alrighty, I forgot about that. That doubles my pick.
Strict inspiration selections, no moving it.
True. I mean, if it stuck in your mind, it's probably the most important thing that you remember anyway, so.
Yep.
All right. Well, that's all we've got for tonight. And join us on Sunday as we resolve the Dungeon of Baruzzo as we fight the last boss. Hopefully, what's the last boss? As we got faked out already once. And then join us again on Monday next week as we continue on in Avernus.
See ya.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Thanks for tuning in.